Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Ty Mizzle. You watching my channel Mizzle14, and I'm here doing a review of Hustle and Soul Season 3, the finale, y'all. This is the 10th episode, the finale of the season. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so LP and Anna went to a Hot on 105, Hot 105 FM radio, and went to talk to DJ Shelby and DJ Big Lips. They did an interview. It was cool. Like, I ain't gonna dig the details what the interview was, what they talked about, or stuff like that. He did the interview. It was good. From there, since that interview, LP got a call for Steve Harvey to come to his show in LA and do a segment of a piece, like a cooking show and tell, cooking and tell piece in his radio thing. So he is so excited. He's so happy. He gonna do this. He decided to make a sweet potato pie and do it. So he was preparing that sweet potato pie. He was whipping that thing. He was ripping that pie. He was whipping, putting that stuff on there. Have Anna taste it. She said it tastes good and everything. He got to leave Anna behind to do business and hold the restaurant down while he go to LA. He is so nervous about it. He said it's a big opportunity. He took Anna to a date and told her in the date that he's going to be in Steve Harvey. And she said, okay, it's cool, and stuff like that. And that's nice. So he going out there, he gonna do what he had to do and have a good time. So he went, but he's very nervous. He called his mom and told his mom that he going to LA to do Steve Harvey show. He about to go on. He about to do air. She said, stay focused. Do what you gotta do. Stay blessed and stay on your grind and do what that. He said he talked to her later. Yes, so he had to flew down to LA. Now, before he go to LA, he had some other business that they take care of. All right. So at the restaurant, Steph and Dominic, they was preparing and all that stuff like that. Steph and Dominic was outside in the pool, and LP was outside. Now, Steph was in the pool, taking us in the pool, and then Dom came outside because Dom said he was too nervous to tell LP about his decision because he don't know how LP gonna take it. I would say if LP is a good boss and he's a good supporter, he shouldn't have been no upset about it. At the end of the day, it's your dream, and he knows if that was your dream, you're gonna be along with your dream. So like that, yes, if you ever want to come back to PT Cup, you always gonna have a place at the restaurant, and I believe so. But follow your dream. You don't put your dream in hold, and when you got the opportunity like this to do what you gotta do. So Steph outside the pool, clean the pool. Don was outside helping clean the pool as well. LP was ordering them around. Steph was in his feelings a little bit because before Dom would tell LP, because Dom wanted to tell LP himself, he said, oh, tell him to do that because he's about to go away. So he said, damn, if Dom is... I was like, Steph, it was Dominique to tell him, not you. I was like, oh, you and your feelings, boy. So Dominic said, well, Steph spilled the beans, so I'm going to tell you. He said, what's going on? What's happening? He said, well, I got a job in Germany, I'm going to stuff like that. He said, oh, good, I'm happy for you. He said, I got a new modeling gig and it's a job and stuff like that. I'm pursuing. He said, oh, good for you, good for you. And he said everything. He said, no, you say, tell him it's going all the way to Germany or stuff like that. He said, yeah, it's going to be in Germany. And he said, oh, okay. LP said, come on, let's sit down, let me talk to you. He said, listen, y'all brothers, y'all need to cut that bullshit. Stop this argument. Stop that going back and forth and hate and don't like each other, whatever things like that, because something is going on. You're supposed to be happy for him. You're supposed to be there for him. You're supposed to be supportive, so like that. Stop all this bickering back and forth and all this animosity between him because he decided to make a name of himself, to do something better for himself. Stop that, because LP went to talk about she had his brother. His brother is in jail for a lockup for like 20-something years, and he can't be there next to his brother. He want his brother next to him, help run his business and like that. But he can't have that, and he wish he had that, so like that. So when he showed a clip that he was talking to his brother, he started tearing. His brother said, no, don't cry, like that. So he said, hey, he wish he had his brother right there. You lucky. Y'all free. Y'all out here. Y'all could do whatever you do. You could go to the plane and come in the plane, come and go, come and go, come and go. You could still visit him. And not because he's not here physically doesn't mean that he's always not gonna be there. Y'all gonna love each other. So stop that bullshit and get it together and be there, support each other. Y'all always gonna be there. It's not like he's gone forever. Y'all always gonna be there. So let it go. So he said, you right, LP. We good. So Dominic and Steph is good, and they hug it out and all stuff like that. He said, we're going to be good. And Steph realized that, you know what, he should be proud of his brother, that he's doing something. And he got to do something great for himself. All right, so Cola went back to Brooklyn. Like, she went back to Brooklyn to support John because that's the major reason she was going back, to support him, because he wanted to come out his mom and he wanted support. She said she could put her feelings aside because it's a big opportunity. It's a big step for him. And she want to be there to help him on his longest way, to be comfortable, come out and everything, all that stuff like that. So she said it feel weird coming down there to support John because we're going to be at the house that him and Eric shares. And the mom is coming and he just so nervous, and she said, I just gonna be there for him. He needs me. I got love for me. He got love for me. I got love for him. I gotta do what I just do, and stuff like that. So continue on moving on with that thing. So they went in the house and they was talking and it's like that. He said he happy that you coming down here, Cola. He appreciate it, means the world to him that you came down to support him, and he need this support. Eric is here. I have you here. I have Eric here to sit down and talk to us, talk to my mom, and I be comfortable. And just so nerve wracking to really come out with the thing, but I have to say it, and y'all here to support me. It makes a difference. She said, don't be so nervous and just do what you gotta do. And we be here, stuff like that. And even Cola was so nervous about stuff because she's like, she don't know how it is. She said she know how it is sometimes with families and him coming out, people coming out. But if John got to live his truth, he got to do what he had to do and come out to do what he had to do. And there's no one can accept it. No one can change the fact that he is what he is. So do what you got to do. So the mom came. The mom was a nice, little, good-looking woman. Came, Eric opened the door, hugged Eric, hugged Cola, then John, like that. So she sat down and said, what's going on? So John was so nervous, and he said, you know, that you coming down here, you see me, it's like that, you know how it is, but I just want to let you know that I am bisexual. So she was like, she took it back. She just like gave a face and said bisexual, and that 6 years I've been on and off with somebody, and his name is Eric. He's right here. And the time when you think I was telling him that he's my roommate and we were sleeping in separate rooms, she said yeah, but he said at the end of the day it was not like that. We was not living in separate rooms. We was together and we were sleeping together, so like that. And that was that. And at the same time, I was with Cola, but so he said at the same time, Cola's here to support me and everything, and it was like a little turmoil. And at the same time, I had a love for Cola, as well as I was dealing with Eric, so like that. So so the mom said, okay. So she took it on in, and she said, you know what? I don't know why you so nervous telling me. You could have told me this 6 years ago. And I see, you know what? See, that's how sometimes we so beat up ourselves up in our head about coming out. Sometimes it may not be that difficult when we think it, because we do hear, don't get me wrong, it is a lot of horror stories. People come out, you know, people, their parents throw them out, they tarnish them, they just beat them behind, they whoop their ass, they had people, teammates that went away. It's very difficult sometimes, especially when you got this hard, religious, strict ass people who not open to the fact that sexuality is not just all who you are. You still the person that you raised, but yet you still get ridiculed for being gay. And it's like that's like the whole as your being. No, what about all the other qualities this person have? So it is a tough time to come out. So you never know what you're going to get. You might get the good end of the stick, or you might get the bad end of the stick. Some people have some good success stories. They be good with their parents. They love their parents. The parents love them just the same. And there's nothing changed. And some parents just like kick them out. How you going to birth your kid, raise your kid, and they kick them aside because you don't agree with something? It's like, come on now. You're supposed to love them unconditionally. So the mom was like, you know what? It's cool. You should have told me this 6 years ago. So that's the way of the photo. But she said, what's that leave you, Cola? So, because he said, you know how my family liked Cola and stuff like that, and it was we and him, so like that. She said, yeah, So that was leader. She said, well, he wanted me to be happy and be happy and find my happiness with someone else and be good and live my life and find happiness. And she said, well, you should. And he said not to be selfish, not to be second to anyone. And even though I'm not chosen, I still have love for him, so like that. But I need to move on and think about myself. And she said, well, you should. Shit like that. So then here go John, he said, well, I had loved both of them, and I don't think I have to choose between them. So like that, I love them, and so it's like, why I should choose? I shouldn't choose. I'm still stuck in choosing because I shouldn't have been choosing between them. And Cola said, yes, you do have to choose. 'Cause at the end of the day, you can't have both of us. I'm not playing side piece for anyone. And I don't think Eric is like that either. Eric is not that type. He don't want that. So it's like you come in sitting here saying you pour your heart out to your mom, and then you show and telling your mom in the face like you think you should have choose. You should have been the ass, should have had both of them. I said no, you can't have your cake and eat it too. And you are being selfish and act like you can't like you don't want to choose between them. It's not being selfish. Yes, you are. That's selfish. That means you want to have both of them fall for you, be all over you and all that stuff like that. But you stringing them along, and they wondering what's the deal. Like you can't choose between us, so you have to make a choice. You chose Eric, and I had to be with that, and I had to be cool with that. I had to be happy, even though it hurts me. But I still had love for you. You still had love for me, stuff like that. But you chose who you chose, and I had to move on and think about myself. So he got upset and walked outside. And Eric told him, he said, listen, keep it simple, keep it real. What did this go down? He said, I don't know. And something like that, and all this stuff. And they were going back and forth, back and forth. Cola came outside. She said, stop it, stop it, stop it. At the end of the day, John, you do what you had to do. You chose what you got to do. I got to be myself and be my happy. I had to think about myself. And I'm going to choose me. He said, well, you should choose you. You should be happy for yourself. She said, that's what I had to do. And all stuff like that. You do what you got to do. You chose, no matter who you going to be with, from the woman the next day, the man here, and it's like that. You got to be happy. You find your happiness. You found somebody you go to build with. You build it with him. So I need to find somebody I could build with just like you doing. So I got to think about myself and move on. And he said he's good. So Cola walked out. It was raining. He said, let me drive you home. Let me get you. She said, I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. I can call me a cab. Walked out. So Cola went on a date with the guy that she was twerking and dancing on at the twins party when they had a party at the house. And so she said she got to move on and do what she got to do. And that was that. Dominic went to Germany. So he went on a plane. Steph and them hug it out. And Steph felt sad and stuff like that. But they still love each other and they're going to do it. Steph said he's going to still continue to do what he had to do at the Petite Cup. And also do what he had to do here at Miami. And make a name for himself so he can make his brother proud of him. I said, that's good. That's how you do it. Alright, so those two downs, story out the way. Alright, Anika. Anika's going to rehab. So LP and Anna went to Anika and to house to take her to rehab. Anika was so crying. She was is crying, but also she happy crying because she said she just doing this. Her daughter's her motivation. So her daughter is motivating her to do what she got to do to make it, to do well, to make her daughter proud of her, and also show that she could be strong and get up the, and kick the drug habit. She said she was afraid to tell them that her drug addiction, but now she realized she did, and she knows somebody there to help her. So she's there to get help, and they took her to rehab. She's crying, she's nervous, she's worried, but she gonna go through this. That was a commitment that she did, and she made the decision to go to rehab. So that's good for Anika. And I hope that the next season we see a better result of Anika, a new approved Anika. You can still twerk, girl. You can still do what you gotta do, but leave that drugs alone, because it's not good. It's not good at all. Alright, so that was that. So when LP went to LA to Steve Harvey's show, he did his thing, did a sweet potato pie, he cooked there or something. Steve Harvey liked it. And now doing the midst when he was, after he finished, and in the midst of him leaving, a lot of people were saying, oh, this is good. We don't have a lot of soul-proof places in LA. You should come down here to do stuff like that. It would be great, all that stuff like that. And so LP in his mind was like, you know what? I think I should. He said people was complimenting me, people was talking to me, people was saying that you should come down, you should do a restaurant down here, put a restaurant down here. And he said, you know what, we're gonna do LA. He said, no, Anna don't want him to do Brooklyn. He said, you know what, we can do Brooklyn. We could do LA. So he said, we gonna open a shop in freaking LA. It's like that, because remember, he was thinking about doing Brooklyn again, but he said, you know what, we could do LA. Alright. During that midst of him was doing that, Anna met with the real estate agent, Evan, and get to sign the lease to the place in Atlanta. She took some of the money of the $1.4 million he had for the reopening another restaurant. She took some of that money and leased it for the Atlanta restaurant. And he said, well, LP made me a partner, so when he made me a partner, I could do the decision whatever I want, and I do whatever I want. He gonna have to fall in line. So she did what she did. She signed the lease and got the keys to the place. I said, so they got the Atlanta location because that's a place that she wanted besides Brooklyn. I mean, and Danny's on board, but Danny end game is with LP. So that was that. So I was like, oh, this is not gonna look so well. So after LP came back home, he came back, and Nika was there. Danny's all dressed up. I said, what the fuck was Danny confessional wig? She got a pink wig. I said, no, you should check. Kept that other wig, kept the other hairstyle you had at confession. I would look way better than this pink one you got right now. But they was sitting there. They were so happy. He said, oh, good. And he was so crazy. He was saying, oh, you know what? They were telling me about LA, and I'm happy about LA. You know what? We're going to open a place in LA. We're going to open one in LA. We're going to open one in LA. She said, they was like, I would say, y'all was acting real funny and suspicious. LP, I was like, what the hell's going on with these girls? So like, why are they sitting there looking for food? It's like, okay. So you happy? She said, it's good. So they popped the champagne, gave him champagne, said congratulations, all that stuff with the thing. And she said, you know what? We have to tell you something. He said, what's going on? He said, what's going on? She said, here. Hand him the thing. He said, what's this? Oh, we got the place to Atlanta. We opened up the Pizza Cup in Atlanta. He said, what? She said, well, I took some of the money that you had in the thing, and I went to open up the lease. So we got a new restaurant. Surprise. Surprise. And we said, what? You took some of the money? He asked Danny, she lying? She said, no. He said, would you do this to her? You can't do this to me, Anna. Why you did this? He said, well, you made me partner so I can do whatever I want. You got to sit down and shut up. She said, relax. Relax yourself. Calm down. So he was getting angry. He was getting heated. He said, calm down. Relax yourself. I said, damn, who wearing the pants here? Like, a nigga, you was going hard like you a Brooklyn. That Brooklyn came out of you real quick. Relax yourself. Calm down. It's going to be good. We got the Lancer spot. We got the Lancer spot. You made me a partner, so what? I made business moves. So this is the business move we're going to make. Or just like that. You got to deal with that. I was like, damn. And you don't think a head partner or LP, the director, like, see, LP, what you fucked up as to make Anna, yes, you the Anna, your fiance, whatever it's like, but you made Anna too much power. You gave her too much. You should just think of the manager. You should be the head L thing. You have no partner with your name. Because now you have a partner, they could do things behind your back and there's share money. You got joint money, all stuff like that. You should take the money and open up a restaurant. Now what you got to do? Now you upset because you got the thing because you got partners, so it's legal-wise. So she signed the lease already. So once the lease is signed, you have to bind that lease. Unless y'all want to break the lease, then you got to pay some hefty fine for that. But, so, I don't know if it's going to be a Pizza Cup in Atlanta. Maybe I could check it out during the off season and see if it is going to be one over there. But she signed thing. And there's another surprise. He said, So look at me. You're going to be all right. Whatever. Let that go. Look at me. And I have another surprise. Danny going to be part of our relationship. She going to be in our relationship. So she said, and Nika gave her a kiss. So Danny said, give her a kiss. And he said, what the hell? Well, you said Danny? So she said, Nika brought Danny over here to be part of our relationship. She brought her relationship. So this going to be a sister-wife type of relationship? A three-way relationship? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Danny says her L game is always LP. So I guess she's going to play along with this and see how that goes. But her L game is always with LP. So she going to do with this. But I would say, damn, they stunned LP. And Nika said, listen. And Anna said, listen. If you got somebody you're going to battle with somebody, don't get angry at them, get mad at them, subdue them. So basically, she sued to do figure LP lovely. Like, played him like a fiddle, like he don't even know what he gonna do. He is so scared and shook and upset, confused about what this is how happened. See, the woman you wanted to choose backstabbed and played your ass. Alright. But that was the season finale, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. It was a good season so far. I had enjoyed it. And I'm just upset that I didn't see the first two seasons of Hustle Soul, but I'm not going back. So I can't wait till next season. When next season of Hustle Soul comes, I will definitely be reviewing it. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and tell me what y'all think about the season finale. Peace.